So we are in a home today that has a radon mitigation system and an encapsulation. It was installed by another company. It is not working. It's not lowering the radon. So we are going to fix that today, and I want to show you how we do that. This is the current mitigation system. So you can see they used just solid sewer pipe underneath this Crawlspace encapsulation. They put the fan in the Crawlspace, which is a no-no, and then they just vented it out right below a window. So we're gonna tear all this out. We're gonna amend it. We're already amending it, and then we're gonna hook everything up. Why does hiring a radon mitigation professional matter? Well, when you don't, you get things like this. You get a Home Depot radon fan that has wire going through the housing with no Romex connector. You get Schedule 20 sewer pipe that's put together with fasteners instead of pipe glue. And ultimately, you get a radon mitigation system that doesn't work. So this is the discharge for the Crawlspace fan. So the radon fan that was in the Crawlspace, this is where it discharges. And you can see we're like right below that window. So definitely don't want to vent here. We want to vent above the roof so that we're not causing re-entrainment of radon into the home. So look at this guy, huge hole through the foundation wall, underneath the slab, definitely looking like a radon entry point. So this was pretty good. The encapsulation looks pretty sealed, but look behind the pier. That's open soil, open air. These are all air leakage points. These are also pathways for radon to enter. And you can see there's one over there as well. So this is outside the home. Originally, the fan was located inside the crawl space. It vented right out of this crawl space vent. The customer didn't want any more penetrations in the side of the home, so we just utilized the same existing penetration out of the crawl space. We located the fan on the exterior, and then we routed the vent pipe up above the roof, so everything is compliant. So we're all finished up here. So again, this was an encapsulation that somebody else had done. There was a mitigation system over there, so the fan was actually located right there. We have torn all of that out, and then we have completely rebuilt the system. So we've got a main trunk line that spans all the way down the home to the back, a couple different shots left and right going to different foundation zones, some drainage material underneath that we're pulling a vacuum on, and then we added a sump pump right here just so we could have a place for water let off just in case of emergency. So this is the system that we've installed, and it's up and running. So the system continues. This is kind of right in the middle of the home. You can see we've got a vent pipe going over to the right that treats that sunroom area. And then we've got a vent pipe continuing to the left. This treats the front porch. We found radon concentration under both those areas. Both were contributing to the home, so we have depressurized both of them. So this system is massive. Here is one shot that goes over. This is treating what used to be a back patio. They've closed it in, made a sunroom, so we've encapsulated that area, and we've got it now under suction. The system continues back here to the back of the crawl space. It hits a final third suction point on the floor liner right there, and then it continues around back over to here. So on the other side of this wall, there's actually two different slabs. So this is a closed-in carport. This is where, right here is where the washer dryer area is. And then you step through a threshold up top, and then you are in the old carport. And behind this is a masonry wall. So it actually divides the space into two different areas. So we've got suction on this part of the slab over here, and then we've got suction on that slab over there, all tied into the system.